Hello there and welcome back to another Thunderous Productions tutorial. I'm the madman behind the mic, Jag Thunder, and this is Minecraft. And what's up everyone, and welcome to the Space Shuttle tutorial, the Creeper1. This tutorial will show you how to build my version of the Space Shuttle. Alright, before we get started, there are several things that I want to cover to help you get the most out of this tutorial. I highly recommend you watching the next several minutes. I explain and answer some of the most common questions that will probably arise while building this shuttle. However, if you think you can jump right in and start the build, then there will be an annotation on the screen to the beginning of the build. But if you get stuck, please refer back to this section before asking me for help. I will gladly help all who ask for it, but please check this section, the description, and the comments before asking. This will make things easier on you and me while we tackle another Jag tutorial. This tutorial is going to be a long tutorial with several parts. I will cover everything from the crawler, transporter, the launch pad, and the main shuttle. Each section will be annotated on the screen to make it easier to find the section that you would like to build. Depending on your version of Minecraft on the Xbox, you may be restricted to the height, which will be discussed in the first section of this tutorial. Be sure to watch that part for all the dimensions of this build to determine which parts you can use. The access tower will not be covered in this tutorial due to the complexity and the length it would add to this video. I will, however, take a few minutes at the end of this tutorial to show you how it is constructed and also some interior design tips for a flat build of the Obiter. So be sure to stick around after the main video. This is my second time through building this build like always, and I do it for my fans and subscribers. This was also highly demanded and requested and anticipated over the past few weeks, so I've taken a lot of time out of my real life to do this for you. You can easily show appreciation by doing the following. Click that thumbs up button for me. Leave a thanks in the comment section even if you decide not to build this shuttle. But if you do use this tutorial or any parts of it for your own worlds, please do me the huge respect and give me credit where credit is due. Jag appreciates it. I do these tutorials because I love sharing my designs and my worlds with everyone. Next, there is a shit ton of information in the description and as you saw on the screen for this build, including all the reference pictures I am going to be using for this tutorial. There are also links to my other ships that I have built with schematics and world saves. You will need WinRAR or something like that to open the downloads. You need MCEdit to use the schematics. If you don't know how to use MCEdit, check my channel for the Build It Better Workshop livestream MCEdit video for help. My main world is up for download and will be linked as Build It Better World. The shuttle is not in the latest update as of 1.5.2, but it is coming very shortly after this video. So be sure to watch my channel for that video. Also, the BIB World and Texture Pack is updated every so often, so be sure to check that series for the latest updates. Not all links will be up to date because I have several videos that contain all those links. It would take forever to update every video, so always check the description for the date and or the version. If it isn't there, check the main channel under the playlist to catch up. This is a medium difficulty tutorial. Be patient guys, take your time. Build it with a friend or a group of friends on a server. Again, it's another super fun and rewarding build that will keep you busy for quite a while. Jag cannot do private lap dances. I always say this, guys, so please don't ask. I can't jump into your server and help you build it one-on-one. I would love to, obviously, but I do not have that kind of time on my hands to do this for all the people who will probably ask. I am very sorry for this. I will keep you motivated and interested till the last block is placed. Remember to favorite this video so you can easily find your way back to this tutorial. How long will it take to complete this tutorial? Again, I have no idea, guys. Everyone builds at different speeds. This whole build took me about a week or so, including the ripping out and the redesigning stages. The most important thing here, guys, is have fun. And last but not least, thank you everybody for the support, clicking that like button, favoriting this, sharing this, and commenting. Thank you to all of you returning from all my other great tutorials. Get ready for another kick-ass tutorial, guys. Alrighty, it's time to get this fucker started, so sit back, relax, grab a handful of nuts, kick yourself in the face, and let's get this shit rolling. So the main build is 59 by 59 by 91, and that's the main pad, 59 wide, 59 deep, and 91 from the very bottom all the way to the top of the orange fuel cell. So that's the entire build. The shuttle by itself is 46 by 55 by 78. So the 55 is this way, it's 46 deep, and it's 78 tall. And then the shuttle or the orbiter by itself is 25 by 55 by 62. So again, it's 55 wide, it's 25 deep, and it's 62 to the top of that. And then we'll go over here and look at the crawler. Alright, the dimensions on the crawler are 41 by 57 by 8. So it's 57 long, 41 deep, and 8 high. Again, this is an optional part, but I'm going to start with this. That way, if you want to put this outside of it like I have mine, or if you want to build the pad around it, which is 59 by 59, and it's 13 high is the pad. So like I said, this can go underneath or it can go out by itself. However you want to build it, that's up to you. But we're going to start with that, and then we're going to build the pad on top of that. And then we're going to build the shuttle on top of the pad. So if you're just building the shuttle, go ahead and skip to the annotated spot in the video where I put it there in the beginning of the video the fucking time where it shows how to get to that. And I'll show you how to connect it to the pad. You'll just disregard that part. So that's all the main dimensions on the shuttle. Let's take a quick look at materials. And the materials that I'm going to be using for this build are obviously wool. If you're watching this after we get to 1.6 update on the PC version, you can use clay colored blocks. So I have white wool, black wool, orange wool, stone, nether brick fencing, stone stairs, block of iron, gray block of wool, which is the dark gray, glowstone, buttons, trapdoors, and torches. And these are extras. Alright, that is the materials. That is the dimensions. Let's jump in and start building the crawler. Alright, let's start with the main crawler. Again, I don't think I mentioned this, but you're going to need the upside down stairs at this point. Those on the Xbox. Hopefully you have that update by the time you watch this. If not, I know it's coming out very shortly. If you don't, skip the crawler for now, or just use the stairs the other way, or improvise, and come back and change it later. What the fuck do you want? You're not part of this tutorial. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. Lay down your first set of steps just like this. And you're going to go around to the back side, and you're going to hit the upper part of the hitbox and turn the stair around. Now you're going to put one on top and hit the lower part of the hitbox of that one. So you got one going this way. Now you're going to put a step on top, hit the lower part of the hitbox, so one is going this way. And that's what you should have. Now we're going to have 11 upside down steps and 11 regular steps on top. So hit your upper hitbox, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And I'll count these again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's what you should have so far. And the last two turned on me. There we go, just like that. And now you're going to do the same thing right here. So you put one inside and then one on the outside and get rid of that. That is your main track for all the whole crawler base. Alright, so now all we have to do is make a set of 3 of these. So 1, 2, and 3. And we can go ahead and start back here. 1, 2, 3, and make it 3 wide. And make sure you're going the right way when you set your steps. Alright, that's one main big track. Now we're going to grab our dark gray wool, and we're going to go every other block, starting in the corners here and here, and then skip one. It should come out even just like that. Now we're going to go to our black wool and fill in between. And we're going to grab our buttons, and I'm pretty sure I've got those. Yep. And we're going to put those on the outside here, just like that. And that's one set of main tracks. Now all we have to do is we're going to put some iron blocks in between this set and the next set. And those go right here, 1, 2, 1, 2. And run it all the way down to that step right there. And here and here. Now all we have to do is just repeat the process that we did out here and build the other track. So starting 1, 2, 3, throw a block and hit the upper hitbox. That'll go ahead and get you started going that way. And then put your 11. Alright, one on top, one in there. Now we're going to start the ones going the other way. And those you can just set in just like that. And come around to this side and hit this. Put one going that way. And run these down. Alright, make that 3 wide. And go back to your dark gray wool and go in the corners. Black wool. And your buttons. Alright, that is one main track. We're going to build
3 more just like that. I'm going to show you how to lay those out. And again, front or back, it doesn't matter which way you started setting this up. I just had mine setting up where forward was going that way, but this thing is the same on both sides, so it doesn't matter which way you turn this. If you're anal and OCD like me, that's the front. All right, let's go ahead and lay out for the next set of tracks. All right, starting on the first grass block, which is right here, we're going to count 31 blocks. So there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 30, and 31. And the only reason I threw white blocks down is I did that every 10th block. So 10, 20, 30, and then 31. Now we're going to build the exact same thing that we built over there, and I'll get you started. So on this block, go ahead and set a stair. It don't matter which way because we're going to hit the upper part of the hitbox and get that going forward. Build your 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, and get this step going the other way. Get this one going back this way. Make that 3 wide. Grab your dark gray blocks, go inside, skip every other one. Black wool. And your buttons. Alright, that's the outside track. Hit with the iron blocks and then build one more set right here, and we'll come back and I'll show you how to lay out the other 2. So you should now have 2 big sets of tracks. Now we're going to lay out for the other side, and that is 25 blocks from the very first grass block right here. So we count 1, 2, 3. Alright, there's the 25th block. So on the side of that 25th block, I can just go ahead and set my stair just like that. Alright, from this first block, and it's a little harder to do because if we throw one, it's going to go the opposite direction, and you're going to have to set each one individually. So I'll just count back 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, and just put a stair and go ahead and start your block going that way. So now you have 2 facing this way, and they should be 11 apart. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. All right, go on top just like that, and go ahead and build your next set. Now this is going to go this way, so we're going to have 3 wide, and I'm not going to build the top right now. So we're going to have 3 wide just like this, and then your iron blocks. And those, I'll go ahead and put the top set on here. All right, just like that. And now we need the other one right here. Oops. You fucker. There we go. Had to set one behind it. And then again, come back over here, go 1 block further, hit to the back side, and now you're even with that. And go ahead and build that forward. Make it 3 wide. Alright, just like that. Go ahead and finish this off. Finish your bottom part of the track, the upper part of the track, this one here are your gray blocks, and then go over to this one here. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to count 25 blocks from this first grass block right here. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 25. Now we've got that block there, and we can go ahead and use it for our stairs. Go 3 wide, and put your blocks up on top. Start your stairs going back the other way. And just like that, and go ahead and build another set of tracks, and we will come back when you are finished. So you should now have 4 big sets of tracks, just like that. And hopefully you spaced everything out right because it's going to matter. Alright, so on the first set of stairs, we're going to throw a dark gray block and go forward 1. Now we're going to go across 25 blocks because that was our spacing. So there'll be 25 dark gray blocks. I said that twice for a reason. Again, you go to that corner, you should be just in front of this first set of stairs, and it should be even with the machine. Now go back, you're going to go back 55 blocks if your spacing is correct. If it's not, you're going to need to make your adjustments now. Otherwise, when we build the platform around this, everything is going to be off. Probably 1 goddamn block. Go all the way back to this corner right here. Just like that, and that should be 55 blocks long. And then go across over here. It should be 25 again if you made it square. to right there, and then another 55 blocks long. Alright, so you should now have a big rectangle, and again, double check your spacing because I fucked up too. So you should have 25 blocks here, should be 55 blocks from corner to corner, and 25 and then 55. Just went over everything again one more time because I did fuck up. Check your spacing. Alright, let's continue. Alright, now that your spacing is right, we're going to double up the front frame and the back frame. So put a second row here. And while you're back here, you're going to put 2 here and 1 there. Alright, eat out that corner and put in a piece of glowstone. This is optional underneath this framing piece. This is just for, again, aesthetics. When you walk underneath it, you can see the framing, and then also it gives for some nice lighting. So just go ahead and put your corner pieces in. You don't actually have to do it like I just did that. Go back to the front and double this up. And put in 2 corner blocks and a glowstone. Not there. And here and there. And your glowstone. Alright, so now that's what you should have. And I'll kind of give you an aerial, so maybe if you need to stop the video and count blocks and just readjust some things. Alright, starting on your back left corner, that is front, facing that way, and you can tell by the way my stairs are pointing. A little reference point for you if you want to stay with me. Again, this is all going to be mirrored, guys, so if you build it one way, it'll flip around and then build the other way. But if you're, again, OCD like me, that's how you do it. Alright, we're going to go to the inside and count 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the 7th block, we're going to have 1 here, 1 there, and a piece of glowstone. Alright, now I'll do the same thing on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put 2 blocks and a piece of glowstone. Now we're just going to connect from glowstone to glowstone. Making a nice little frame just like that, and we'll get rid of our white blocks because we don't need those anymore. Alright, go back out over here to this corner, and we're going to count 9 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. On the 10th block, you're going to put 2 blocks out here just like that. Now we're going to go to the inside. Right here, we're going to put a block, and a piece of glowstone. This is going to be your middle framing. So just like that, and now these should be the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So that is your middle beam. We can go ahead and run that all the way down to the other side. Just like that. You will have a piece of glowstone in the middle. That will already set those up. Do the same thing you did down there. 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Block, and glowstone. And take your beam across. That's glowstone. Just like that. Now go ahead and punch out your middles and just make a square. And don't forget these 2 blocks on the other corner. So it's going to be opposite from our back corner over here. We're going to count 9 blocks from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on the 10th block and the 11th block. So it should be just to the right of your center. Again, I'll give you a quick aerial. So you should have a set of 2 blocks on this side and a set of 2 blocks on that side. Alright, again on your back left corner, that is the front facing that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the 6th block. Stack them 2 deep just like that. Make them 3 wide just like this. Now you're going to come out and back 1 just like that. Now we're going to go underneath here, here, and go 2, and go ahead 1, 2 just like that. Alright, put 2 more just like this. Bring that across. Grab your ladders. You're going to have 1, 2 right here, and some sort of a half slab or a stone slab, and I put them right in here just like that. Alright, now we're going to go over to the opposite corner right here, and we're going to build the exact same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 blocks deep. 2 out just like that. Go underneath. And go 2 past it. 2 ladders. Filling across the back. And 2 half slabs. So that's what you should have at this point. Alright, now we're going to put a solid base on top of this. And again, it's going to be mirrored corner to corner. So when we start building one side, you'll just flip around and do it on the other side. But we'll do it together, don't worry. Grab our dark gray block, and we're going to outline everything first, and then you're going to fill it in solid. So we're going to put 2 netherrack fences right here. Grab your dark gray wool and put 1, 2, and 3. Go to the inside of that, and go back 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alright, go to the outside. 1, you can leave this in here because this is going to be solid, but I'll take it out so it doesn't confuse you for right now. So we're going to go out 1, we're going to go forward 2, 1, and then 3. 1, 2, 3. Go back in 2, 1, put 2, and then 2 more here. Alright, 3, 1, and then another rack fence right there. Now again, we're going to put either a stair right here or a half slab. It doesn't matter, covering up that piece of glowstone. Alright, go back to your dark gray wool and go to the inside of that just like this. And again, we're making an outline. This is all going to be solid when we're done on this layer. I'm going to go back up to right here. Oops, leave that open, sorry. Your netherrack fencing goes along the outside just like this. Alright, put 2 pieces of netherrack fence right here. Grab your dark gray wool and put 1 here and 1 here. Sorry, I went 1 block heavy. Now you're going to want to go ahead and put a stone step right there. Again, either your cracked or your regular stone. I'm using stone just because it matches the track. Alright, now we're going to go back to our netherrack fencing, and we're just going to run this down to this next corner. We're going to go in 3 blocks, counting 1, 2, and 3. Unfortunately, this piece of glowstone is going to be exposed, so I couldn't cover it up. Unless you guys want to change it later, it doesn't matter. Alright, right there on the very first set of tracks, you're going to put a half slab, and your gray blocks are going to go back 1, 2, 3. Put 1 more half slab back here again. This can be a single set of stairs going up. So what's going to happen is this right here is going to be filled in solid, so you could alternatively take those out and put in a step right there. I just like the half slabs better. It covers up the tracks and all that good shit. Go back to your dark gray wool and go 2 more blocks. Alright, and we're going to go right here and right there. Now connect this to that one down here. So that's what that corner should look like. And again, that piece of glowstone just doesn't get covered up in this pattern, and that'll be opposite down there on that corner. Just pointing that out now, showing you what we have. Alright, let's continue over here. So we left off with these 3 blocks like that. We're going to come out 3 blocks, 1, 2, 3, and that sets right on top of that iron block, so that's your checkpoint. We're going to go back 4 blocks, counting this one here, 2, 3, 4. We're going to come out 1, 2, 3. So you're going to leave 1 track exposed on the outside. Going to go back in by 1 and go 2. Go back in again 1 and make that 2 wide. At this point, you should have 2 pieces of iron block showing, and Jag forgot something. Oh shit. I guess when I was fixing that, guys, I would obviously miss something. Alright, now it should look right. My bad. Alright, go back to your dark gray wool. And you're going to go 7 from this point right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then just come back 1 and 2. Alright, let's go over here to this corner, which is opposite of that corner, and it should be exactly the same pattern as we just made. So grab your netherrack fencing, put 2 here, go back 1, 2, and 3, go to the inside. Beavis. You fucking wad. Alright, opposite corner, guys. I gotta rebuild this really quick. I fucked up by 1 block. Maybe you have too, because you followed me. Sorry, real quick fix. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the 6th block, come out 2. I'm gonna make it 3. Come out 1, 2. Drop down underneath. 1, 2. Come out by 2. Put your ladders here. And fill in the back. And your half slab should go in here. Alright, now we're going to continue on. Get some daylight. Netherrack fences. 2 right there. 3 behind that. Alright, come in by 1. Get rid of that one. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Same pattern as the other corner, and I'll give you a little bit of an aerial so you can see it. 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 2, and 2. And that should land you right here by this glowstone where we picked up on the other side. 3, and then come forward, and then your netherrack fencing should run this way just like that. Now you've got 2 pieces here, 1 there and 1 here. Grab your stone or staircase, put it on this side, so it should connect just like that. Go back to the inside of this here, and remember your half slab or your stone stair is going to cover that up. And go ahead and start pulling this down, and we'll stop there for right now. Grab your netherrack fencing, go back to the inside, take it down to this corner. Go in 3 blocks, 1, 2, 3. Go back to your dark gray wool, 1, 2, 3. Whoops, 3. 1, 2, 3. Go back 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out by 3. Back in 1, 2, 1, 2. And 1, 2, and 3. Alright, so we got 2, 2. And then right here we're going to go 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then just double this up. And now this should connect down to the other side, right behind the stairs. Right here I put 2 half slabs on the back, and these should go right behind it just like that. So that should connect right behind these first 3 where we started on the back corner. Now these 2 should connect right behind here. So there'll be a set of stairs here. And run that out. Fill this in. And that should connect just like that. Put your 2 half slabs in right here. And now you're going to fill in this whole deck. Everything on the inside that we just made, you're going to fill in. Alright, there is the main base of the crawler. It should have a solid base, and this is what happens here. As you walk up, you can jump on the stairs, and then walk up your half slabs, and then walk up onto the main deck area from both corners. And then you'll be able to walk down the sides, into the cabs, and all that good shit. So hopefully at this point everything is lining up good for you. And again, there will be a walk around right here. You'll come down this half slab, and then you can go up these stairs up to the platform. So again, hopefully everything is lining up good for you. If not, go back and try again. It's not really all that hard. It's just a little confusing. This corner mirrors that corner. This corner mirrors that corner. So if you can get one of them right, you should be able to get the other one right, guys. Okay, let's continue onward. Alright, so starting on your back corner where we've been starting this whole time, we're going to go over to this first set of stairs, and we're going to grab our netherrack fencing, and we're going to put 1, 2, and 3. Grab your gray wool and put 2 pieces just like that. Go back to your netherrack fencing. Put 1 on the inside. Now we're going to start outlining the outside just like this. Until you come around to that corner right here. Now we're going to go and build a set of stairs right here. And you should have a total of 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then you're going to go in by 1, just like that. Grab your stairs, and you're going to put 1 here, and 1 right there. Go back to your netherrack fencing, and you're going to put here, here, and there. Alright, go back to your dark gray wool, and you're going to build this up right here by 2. So right there next to your half slab, go up 1 more, and run it across. to that corner right there. Go up 2 more blocks. And now we're going to make a cool little pattern. So come in 1, go down 1. Go up 1, go down 1. So basically every other one is going to have a block here. And that's going to be up by 2. That's going to be over 1. And we're just going to put a block and knock 1 out. And if for some reason at this point it doesn't end up right, your spacing got fucked up somewhere. So I should go from half slab, 4 high, 1 over, and then down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, to this corner here, 4 high, 1 in, down, up, down, up, down, down, down. All right, let's go back over into this corner and build the next run up, even right here, and then same thing on that corner here. So you're just building up 3 more high, build up 2 high here, and then a total of 4 again here. All right, I use iron bars in between here, 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 and there. Just like that. Go back to your dark gray wool and go to the inside and make this 4 wide. 2, 3, 4, and 3 high off the main deck, just like that. All right, grab your nether brick fence and put 2 pieces right there. Put a gray block and then 1 here. Come out forward, go across 3, and we're just going to outline this little piece right here. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So this will double stack right there. Put 2 more on top, 4 wide. Just like that. Grab your glass blocks. Make them 2 high. Just like that. Alright, on this back wall right here, go back to your dark gray wool. Alright, so on the second set of blocks, you're going to come across just like that and connect it. And then you're just going to make a wall. Just like that, so you have a walkway into the cabin area right here. Let you look at it. Alright, your nether rack fencing, or nether brick. I keep calling it nether rack, but you guys know what I'm talking about. And start outlining again. Just like that. Go back to your dark gray wool and take this in by 1. So you're going to have 2 wide. And then come in diagonal, just like that, and then build another wall. And you're going to run this down to right there. And all you're doing is leaving enough space to walk around right that corner. Go back to your dark gray wool and move in. And you're going to run this wall all the way down to your steps on this side. And it will stop dead even with that second piece of double slab. Fill it in. And your nether brick fence. And that stops right there. You're going to have 3 pieces here, just like we did over on the other corner. And then 2 blocks behind that. Nether rack fencing, just like this, and start outlining this corner. Just like that. Now we're going to go right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Knock out a hole right here for a door. And we'll go back and add the same thing over on that side. We're just going to work our way back around to it. All right, now put 2 right here. 1 right there. 1 right here. Go 3. And double that up, and then double up in front of it. And then put 1 block overhang. So that's what you have right there. All right, go back around to this side. Going to go 2 here. 2 here. And 2 here, and you should end up right next to that half slab. So what happens is you can walk around the outside of the crawler and get to the other side just like that. So hopefully things are lining up really good for you right about now. All right, you reach that corner. We're going to go ahead and run the bottom across just like this. Same thing we did on the other side. Go up 2. And then skip every other block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now on the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So there's a better look at the pattern that we made down on the other side. Now we're going to make 4 stairs. 2, 3, 4. Go in by 1. grab your stairs that I that I put in my inventory. 2, 3, and 4. Back to your netherrack fence. Put 3 pieces. And go back over this corner. Build this up. Build that up. Go across the bottom and build this. Put in your iron bars. Back to your netherrack fence. 2 pieces here. Dark gray wool. 2 forward. And then the front of the cab. 3. And then 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Build that up by 4. Grab your glass. And build this by 4. 2, 3, 4. On the second one, come across, build your wall. Opening for your door. Netherrack fence, start outlining this side. Go in. Diagonal. Down to here. Go in. And run this all the way down to right behind the half slab, right there. Alright, your nether brick fence. Stops right behind that half slab. Go back to your dark gray. Go in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. There's your door. Alright, starting right here, we're going to build this up by 2. We're going to come in and build that up by 2. Go forward and make this 3. Go over and make that 2. Come up one more, and then your overhang, just like that. Now we're going to go back and go 2. And then 2 here. And then fill in right there, and it should connect perfect. Hopefully it connected perfect. Alright, let's finish this puppy off. Let's put a top on it. Start on a glassed corner. It doesn't matter. We've been starting in the back left corner, but now let's start at a glassed corner. So we'll start here in the front and cover up the glass. Just like this. And run it down to that corner right there. Alright, now come off this corner here and go over 1, 2, 2, and 1. And then come in one more. So it should sit just on the outside of this wall. Now we're going to run this all the way down. And stop just on the inside of this block right here. And now we're just going to outline this. So we're just going to put 2 here. And don't worry about that one. We're going to fill this in solid, but I'll take it out so you can see what I'm doing. And then go 3. And 3 and 3, just like that. Alright, this side here is going to come back 4, and then out 1, and we're going to go 2, and then 1, 1, and then out again, just like that. So the pattern is 2, 1, 1, and then 2 going this way right here. Now we're going to make it one more block, which is going to be 3. Come forward 1, 2, and back 1, and it should outline your steps right here. Now at the top, go ahead and put your last set of stairs in and 1 piece of netherrack, and don't put nothing on this top space right here because that's what's going to be sitting underneath the platform. So you'll have a little gap over here, but like I said, all this is getting filled in solid anyways. So go ahead and start putting the top on. And again, this is all open, so we're going to fill that in. Bring this across. You're going to go in one more block right here and then come this way. 1, 2. So it's just outside of this wall, so you can fill this in solid. And we'll just pull that up to right there. So again, looking at the front, you got 2 faces exposed. Bring this up by 1. And then bring this next one up 1 more. Just like that. Now this is going to run all the way across to this set of stairs. So we're just going to pull it just like this. And again, this should be on the outside of this wall. There's going to be one more step here. So we're going to come out 2, 3, and fill that gap in and put your step in. Alright, and then add 2 more blocks, 1 and 2. Now the pattern going back is the same as it was on the other corner, so we're going to go back 1, 1, and then 1, and then make that 2 going forward. And then go back again, whoops, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to be outlining this piece right here. Fill it in 3, and then fill in your gaps. Just like that. Now this wall here, we're going to have a 2-block overhang. We can go ahead and fill that in. This comes out 1. This comes out 2. Fill that in. Go ahead and bring this forward. Alright, go ahead and pull this one across the top of that wall and come out 1, 2, and 3. Alright, go back over here to the glass corner and cover that up. To this corner right there. And off of this corner, we're going to go 1, 2, 2, 1, and then 1 more right here. So you're going to have 2 wide across here and then 3 wide across here. Go ahead and connect these. Alright, fill this in. Just like that. Bring these 2 up. Bring this one up by 1. Bring this one up. 1 more. And now this should run on the outside of that wall. And it should connect in right behind that step where we first started. Just like that. Now go ahead and fill in the whole center and the top is done. Alright, good job everybody. That is the crawler. You should be done with it. It should be finished as far as the outside. Now I'm going to give you a couple little ideas and little tips. This thing does not run on fucking air. So on the inside, this is where you can put all your engines and your motors. And then you can dig down if you need some depth for the motors. Stay in between your frames or dig them out if you need to. So you got plenty of room underneath to be creative little bastards and put in some engines to run this thing. I just didn't feel like being that fucking creative. Alright, let's go ahead and get set up for the launch pad. Good job, guys. Alright guys, welcome to the launch pad part of this tutorial. Whether you skipped the crawler and came straight to the launch pad or you just got done building the crawler, we are going to build the launch pad. So anyways, if you skipped the crawler and you're just building the launch pad, just go ahead and follow this next design that we're going to be showing you. And if you're on the Xbox and you don't have the height update yet, you will have to bury this part in the ground, and that should give you enough room for the shuttle. So anyways, this is how the design goes. We've been starting on that back far corner, and now we're going to start on the glassed side. And from the outside track to the other outside track on this side, if you built the crawler, should be 41 blocks. If not, allow yourself 41 blocks. And then you're going to go 1 more block on each side, which will make it 43. So we're going to have a 1 block gap all the way around the crawler and the launch pad. And then the 1 block gap that goes on the front and the rear is 1 block off of this piece right here on the track. Hopefully that makes sense. So anyways, 43 blocks is what we need. So on the outside, right here is where we're going to put the first stair. And I'm using stone stairs. And yes, I am back on default texture pack for right now, just because using mine, it's kind of hard to see what's going on. I'll switch back over here in just a few minutes. So anyways, this first block goes 1 block off of this one right here. So it is 7 by 7. So we go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're just going to make a 7 by 7. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then just go ahead and connect these. If you're on the Xbox and you don't have the cool turny stairs yet, just throw a half slab down. Works just as good. or you can just do solid blocks all the way around the bottom, and that may be the best bet if you don't have the stairs yet, because when we get to the top we'll need upside down stairs to trim it out. So at that point you just go ahead and decide, once you see what I've got. So go ahead and go back to your cobblestone, and we're going to fill in the bottom on the outside just like this, and we're going to take our stone and we're going to fill in the middle just like that. And now we're going to go back to our cobblestone and go 8 blocks high. We're already 1, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then connect it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then connect them just like that. And now you're going to put stone up through the corners and fill the middle end solid. And you can leave a hole in the middle. That's just to save on stone blocks if you're building this in survivor mode. Just like that. Now we're going to put one more layer on top, and it's just going to be solid stone. And this is going to be the main decking for the launch pad. So this should be 1 block above your creeper if you run it out. Your crawler, I keep calling it a creeper. So that's where we need to be on that. Now grab your half slabs and put some in here, and put some in there all the way around. And again, if you cannot use this, do not use this part. Alright, so now for your lighting, count up 1, 2, and go to the 3rd block, skip 1, and put 1, and do that all the way around. And put some glowstone in there. And there's 8 towers total, and every one of them are built the exact same way. So take a trap door and cover it up. And we got them all. Alright, now on this layer right here, we're going to put some upside down stairs. Again, if you're on the Xbox and you don't have these yet, use solid blocks right here. And then go ahead and, whoops, fill your corner in. And go ahead and cap it all the way around. I got stuck on the crawler on the bottom there. Alright, so that's what you should have at this point. Now go ahead and finish putting your stone on the top. Alright, now on this corner right here, we're going to go back to our cobblestone, and we're going to count in 1 block right there, skip 1, and skip 1. And do the same thing over here, skip 1, and skip 1, whoops, and skip 1. Now there should be another one that goes right here in the corner. Grab your upside down stairs, or use solid blocks here and fill this in just like that. And this is the beginning of the trim on the corner. Whoops. Alright, and that's what your main pillar should look like so far. And we'll come back in and fill this middle section in after we get the other pillars built. So sticking with your stone stairs, count over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on the 10th block is where your next step's going to go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and do 7 by 7. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And I'm going to show you the layouts for the other one, and then you guys are going to build them, and we'll come back and check and make sure you didn't fuck up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this corner is just like that one over there. And count 9 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 on the 10th block. Right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And connect. Alright, now build all the pillars the same way we just did this one right here. And just go ahead and leave this outside trim off for right now, and I'll show you how to trim that off when you get done building them. Alright, so you should have 4 pillars built, and this is what they should look like. The other 3 should just have solid stone on top. This is the layer that has the upside down stairs on it. And there's your half slabs in there. So you should have 4 now. Go back to your stone, and we're going to connect these on the outside, just like this, and fill in the centers. Just like that. And on the outside, and one more time. Alright, and now on this corner here, we're going to do the same thing we did over there. So we have a solid here, here, and there. And a solid here, here, and there. And one in the very corner. Upside down stairs. Alright, now this pattern should run all the way down, and it should end up being the same. So skip every other one and do solid blocks. Or if you just want to do all solid blocks, that works just fine too. This is just to make it look a little fancier, I guess. Alright, and now go back with your stairs. And that's what you should have at that point. Now we're going to connect the towers underneath. So we're going to have upside down stairs right here too. Now this one here doesn't want to connect, so we'll have to bust this one out. And then on the inside, I take out the corners. So I take out the first 2 on each corner on the inside. And now I can run my upside down stairs, and they'll connect all the way across like that. And then on the inside, alright, and now on the inside of here, go ahead and shoot for the top corner and make sure that it turns. Ah, shit. And make sure that it turns. And once again, Xbox users, just make it solid, or just omit this part and come up with something else. Alright, so go ahead and fill that in with stone. And now do the same thing to these other 2 holes. Should be pretty easy, just rewatch that part, and that's all I'm going to do. Alright, and this is one full side completed with all the trim, all the trimmings, just like that, and a solid top. Now you're going to build the exact same thing on this side, just a mirrored image of that. So it's pretty easy. I'll go ahead and build the first column for you to get you started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, whoops. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Solid cobblestone. Solid stone. Smooth stone. Excuse me. 8 total. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Remember that first block is counted as 1. Alright, back to your stone. Alright, half slabs. Cut your hole, 1, 2, 3. And cover those with trapdoors. I'm not going to do it. Solid stone. Cobblestone. Upside down stairs. And one piece there, and one in the corner. And one right there. Oh, wrong. I'm wrong. Don't put those on there. My bad. We got to cover that with stone. I got a little ahead of myself. So we got to go out one more layer of stone. I'm glad I redid this. Alright, now we're right. Just like that. Now go back to your cobblestone. One there, and one there. One there, and one there. Upside down stairs. And a solid piece here in the corner. Alright, there's the corner one. Now go ahead and build the other three. Running down, fill it in solid, do all your trim, and we'll come right back. Alright, so now you have both sides done, and that's what this side should look like. It's just a mirrored image of the other side. Real easy to build here, guys. Now what we're going to do is we're going to fill in solid stone from the inside corner of this one to the inside corner of that one over there and cover it over the crawler. And then we'll do the trim on the outside, and all you're going to do with that is just continue the pattern. Solid, upside down, solid, upside down, solid, upside down, all the way over to the other side once you have the stone on the inside. So let me go ahead and do that, and I'll show you what I mean. Tongue twisted. All right, so there's your solid piece, and just for shits and giggles, it's 2,451 blocks. Ouch. That's just the stone. But that stuff's pretty easy to get. Those that are doing it in Survivor anyways. Alright, so we're going to continue going across this edge that's not done now. And just doing the same exact pattern that we did on the other towers. Skipping every other block. And then going back and filling in with the upside down stairs. And it should come out just right. If you did it right. Everything should line up and you shouldn't have any problems. If it does not line up, then you'll have to go back and see where the hell you fucked up at. But this is a pretty easy tower, so hopefully you guys just breezed right through it and you're already ahead of me. Alright, that is the completed lower part of the base. Now we're going to go ahead and start working on the middle section. Alright, so we're going to work on where you come up through from the crawler. Again, if you guys didn't build a crawler, you can build stairs going up to this, or kind of redesign whatever you want. So we're going to punch through here, and we're going to try to find the hole. Right there it is. And we're going to cut out one more and put a step at the top. So you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we can walk down to the crawler and back up. Cool. Alright, now just for safety purposes, we're going to put some netherrack fencing on the outside of it. And run it out to the top of the stairs. And again, Xbox users might not be able to do that. Now we're going to put in a second set of stairs right next to it. So just go ahead and put the first one down for right now. Now trace the entire outside and make your way around to the other hole, and we're going to do the same thing over here so that when we're done, the whole thing will be surrounded with the netherrack fencing. Alright, now just connect them. Alright, so I switched back my texture packs, and that's what you should have. There's a big fenced in area. Now right here next to the step, we're going to switch this back out to cobblestone, so you're going to have one on the outside just like that. Grab your stone, and we're going to make a stone wall. Now I'm going to drop down so you can see it real good. We're going to count 1, 2. Don't dig these out. I'm just showing you the gap that's going to be between these fences. And put one piece right there, and that's going to be your wall. Now on this side, skip one block and put one just like this. Alright, and now run these each to the corner and stop 2 blocks from the end. So you're going to have 1, 2. So you're going to have a 2-path walkway here and a 2-path walkway there. Do the same thing on this one. Alright, now let's do the other side. Alright, the first turn that you're going to make is 1, 2, and 3. Skip a block and put a block. And this is going to be where your the doors are going to go later, or some access points inside the middle of it. Alright, now we're going to count 27 blocks from that one right there. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 24, 25, 26, and 27. And we're going to skip 2 blocks. 1, 2. And we're going to run to the corner. And again, we got 1, 2, and 3, and then an opening for another access point. Alright, now work the opposite corner and make sure it is the same as this one over here. So your corners are the same, having 3 blocks, and then just make sure your 27 is on the same side, otherwise this passageway and that passageway won't line up. So 2, 3, skip 1, put a block, and now go 27, 2, 3, 4, 5, 24 to 5, 26, and 27. And that 2 block gap should be straight across from the other one. And now go to the corner and leave your corner door. Just like that. Alright, now we're going to lay out for where the shuttle is going to sit. So, starting right here on the corner where this door is, I'm going to lay down some placement blocks so you can see where I'm going and go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You don't lay these down. 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to put a stone block right there. That's going to be where your corner is. So I'll break these out so you can kind of see them. So we went over 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we went in 3. 1, 2, 3, and we put a cornerstone right there. Alright, now we're going to make a 13 by 13 square. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then connect here. Alright, now we're going to put in my blast corners or whatever, so you're going to skip 2 blocks, 1, 2 here, 1, 2, and here, and I'll drop down so you can see them. I skipped 2 blocks here, and I skipped 2 blocks there and made that kind of a corner. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. We're going to skip 2 blocks. We're going to skip 2 blocks. Oops. Just like that. Do the same thing over here. And the same thing over here. Alright, now we're going to make this solid. And this solid. And all the way around. Now we're going to eat this out. So go ahead and dig out everything on the inside that is recessed. Alright, so now you have a hole through the launch pad. And again, if the creeper or the crawler is moved out, you'll have a blast access area that you can actually build columns down through the ground and put water at the bottom for the exhaust or whatever. Anyways, we're going to do the same thing over here. And I'm going to use my slabs so you can see what we're doing. We're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to go in 3. 1, 2, 3. Grab our stone and do a 13 by 13. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And connect. And make your corners. And dig that out. Alright, so that's what we should have so far, and you will not have the half slabs, so we'll take them out of there. Alright, off of this back corner, I'm going to lay it out again. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to do the same thing over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we're going to go back to our stone, and this is going to be a door right here. So on each side of this half slab, we're going to put a piece of stone, just like that. And we're going to go 1 this way and whoops, and 1 that way. And this will be 14 total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. And it'll be solid across the back, but we're going to do the same thing over here. Is we're going to make the turn. 2 and then turn, and make sure I did do 2 over here, didn't I? Yeah, 1, 2, yep. And now go 14, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Connect those 2. And now connect these 2. And get rid of our half slabs. And that's going to be the access point for the orbiter. Alright, so now just go ahead and put 2 more layers on top of all the stone that we just raised up. So you go 1, 2, 1, 2, all the way around. Don't forget your doors. You're going to go up 2 and then connect it. So that's what your corners will look like. Alright, run that 2 and then get to your next door. And you're going to run that up 1, 2, 1, 2. And then go across. Same thing over here. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oops. And then connect that. And this big opening here, same thing, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then connect it. And these are the same also. So all your doors are the same, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then just build your wall up to the height of the door. So basically up by 2. Just like that. Now connect that around the outside, and then on the inside, these are going to be doors right here. And make that solid, and then these are just solid up by 2. So go ahead and do that, and we'll be right back. Alright, so this is what your launch pad should look like right now. You should have your walls up, 1, 2, 3, and your launching exhaust ports just like that. And don't forget these solid pieces in the middle. I forgot it on that one, and I picked up on it when I was filling in the wall solid. There's all your doors, and then your middle piece for your access area for the orbiter. Alright, let's go ahead and put a top on this thing, and we're just about done with the launch pad. Alright, so on the exhaust ports, we're going to build a pattern like this. It's going to be a horseshoe pattern around the top of these pieces, just like this, and then one more in between, and do the same thing on all the other sides. And then connect your walls, but only go 1 block high. And this is where your rockets are going to attach. Just like that. Now do the exact same thing on this one. Alright, now those are prepared, and we're going to start in the corner, and you're going to have a 1 block overlap all the way around with the stone. So go ahead and start filling in everything, and you're going to run into this pad right here. When you start filling the floor in, this is where you're going to stop. This is as high as you're going to go. So when you get the floor up around this, this is the only thing you're going to see sticking above. When you get over to the middle piece, you're just going to go up by 1 more block and leave the center open. Now, if you want to stay back 1 block from here, we're going to put some colored blocks, red, yellow, red, yellow, red, yellow, alternating around the top. If you want to go ahead and do that, doesn't matter if you start with red or yellow in the corner, that's up to you. And then just run your solid blocks up to it. So in other words, this floor is going to come up to right here, just like that, around the outside, and it's going to make a lip. And then you're just going to fill that in with alternating red, yellow, red, yellow, red, yellow, all the way around. So go ahead and fill that in, and we'll come back and take a look at it. Alright guys, so this is what you should have so far. So you get your floor is solid, and I went ahead and outlined everything in the caution yellow and red. On the rocket side, I did yellows in the corners, and everything should come out even just fine on these two. Now this one here, you're going to start with a red or a yellow. So these two will be red or yellow, and you'll end up with yellows in the corner, but it'll alternate all the way around. So what I'm saying is you can have the yellows, you can start in either corner, or the red in either corner, and then that's the pattern you're going to end up with. And I think I told you guys wrong that that the fuel cell was on that side. The fuel cell will be on this side, right between the rockets. So I don't know where I had picked up on that. But anyways, your orbiter will be sitting here, and will be facing that way. So hopefully that didn't screw anybody up on which way their launch pad is facing. If it is, just reverse it. Sorry guys, I don't think it should screw anybody up. I think you should be fine. If it did, just let me know in the comment section. Jag, you're a dipshit. Alright, now all we're going to do is just put trim around the outside, and solid blocks are fine for this all the way around. And you're going to top that off with another rack fencing on top of that. We're going to finish building the stairs up right here. So go up 1, go up 2, go up 3, just like that, and grab your stairs, and we're going to go just to the inside of that. 1, 2, and 3. And now we go a solid piece here, just like that. So you'll come up and come in. So you have solid piece running along the side, and it runs into this. So take that one back off. Your nether rack fencing is going to come up just like this. You're going to have a 2-spot landing. So you got 1, and then your fencing. So it'll look just like this. Now you're going to continue this piece around. Leave yourself a big enough opening to walk up through. 3 or 4 should be good, and that's a little too close. So we'll just do that right there. And continue that around. Put up your fencing. And let's put one more out here so it looks even. Just like that. Run it around to the other side, and I'll let you look at this again. I've got a 1, 2, 3, 4 block opening. Right here is where your top step is. And, oops, I'm upside down. And then 1 block landing. That way you can come up on top. Alright, go ahead and do the same thing on the back side. Put your other staircase going up. Finish trimming around the outside. Put your nether rack on. And then we'll go ahead and put up the fin stabilizers. And the launch pad is done. And we'll be ready for the space shuttle, guys. Alright guys, so I went ahead and started laying out for the stabilizers, and this is where I guess they run fuel into the orbiter when they're getting it ready for launch or whatever. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Starting from the corner, count 1, 2, 3, 4 to the 5th block right here. Skip 1 block and you're going to start with your stone stairs right here in the corner. And it's going to be 10 blocks of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And I'll go ahead and put those back. Just like that. And it's going to be 4 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, 10 this way. And then 4 this way. Alright, we're going to go back to our cobblestone. And in the corners here. And also on the other side. Same thing over here, as I just filled in the side, so it's basically 2 with the stairs wrapped around. Sorry guys. And we're going to be 10 high on each side. So starting at this layer, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So do the same thing over here. So you got 10. Now you're going to come in by 2. And then go up by 2. So come in by 2 and go up by 2. Now you're going to make that 3, so go 1 more. And then connect the top. And fill the middle in with stone. Alright, that's the pattern you should have. You're going to do the same thing over here. You're going to locate again from the corner. It's the exact same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to start with your stone stairs, skip a block, and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Right there. By 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then go back. And then connect around it. And then on the inside, again, we're going to go up by 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 7, 8, 9, and 10. 8, 9, and 10. Come in 1, go up 3. Come in 1, go up 3, and then connect. And fill it in solid with stone. And that's what you should have. That is the finished launch pad, guys. I haven't added anything else to it. And so everything is set for where the space shuttle is going to go. Now before we move on to the space shuttle, real quick, I'm going to show a couple areas where you can put some lighting to help light the launch pad up a little bit. Unfortunately, we don't have spotlights, which would be really fucking badass. You can put some right here on the very corners, and you'll be able to see the stripes from underneath. You can go ahead and trim that out later if you want to, or figure out what you want to do with this space. It's more or less just a maintenance area. You can put lights in the corners and then trim it out. So you can put like a piece of glowstone here, and then trim it out with your stone. And then just cover up the corners with your trap doors. So that's just some lighting ideas to help light up the launch pad area, and that's about the best I can come up with. Alright, so as you can see, I have the space shuttle already kind of half tore apart here. I'm going to show you how to build the space shuttle and get everything set in position, but when we get ready to get there, as you'll see, each rocket will set in the base where we made the holders here and then also here. And then the space shuttle itself, your outside of your wings will be placed like this. And I'll go over all this again, exactly how it's going to set. I just want to give you an idea of where it's going to be. So, all right, that's it, guys. If you've made it this far, pat yourselves on the back and take yourself a nice little break. And let's get started for the space shuttle. All right, everybody, welcome to the main event. All right, that didn't come out the way I wanted it to. All right, it is time to do the space shuttle. So those that have skipped over the crawler and the launch pad and you are now here at the space shuttle, those that followed along all the way, we're going to start right here on the launch pad. Those that aren't using the launch pad, just go ahead and follow the design that I'm using and just imagine that this lower spot right here is the ground. And I'll go ahead and count out spaces so that you'll know how far apart everything is once we get to that point. The bottom of the rockets are made in black wool. Now, obviously, because black starts blending really bad once I start putting it together, I'm going to do it in a different color. And the main rocket is white, so I'm going to do a cyan and white. And so where I put cyan, you guys are going to put black. And hopefully that should make some sense for you. But anyways, we're going to start off and we're going to put 5 blocks in each one of these. And again, for those that are starting flat on the ground, I'll count this out here in just a second. All right, so you're going to have 5 blocks. And then you're going to go over 1, 2, 3. And then from this corner, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's how you're going to lay out each corner to get the outside dimensions here. So again, 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, and 3. So on the 4th block from this corner, and each corner, you're going to have your layout for the very bottom of the rockets. And the other one's going to be exactly the same. And when we get done building the one, I will go ahead and take a minute and show you how to lay out the second one if you're flat on the ground. All right, so now that we have that, we're going to go ahead and go to the inside and put 5 more and get some daylight here. And 5 more. All right, and now we're going to put a corner piece in here and a corner piece in there, here, and over here. So again, if you're laying this out on the ground flat, that's what it'll look like. 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, and then 5 on the outside. Now we're going to build this up 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we're going to 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. And again, this is all black. And we're going to go ahead and build this up 1, 1, 1, and 1. Now on the outside, put 2 more in here, 2 more in there, 2 there, and 2 in this corner right here. Now we're going to fill in the gaps between these 3. So we're going to go in 1, in 1, and in 1, and in 1. And this corner. And finally this corner. All right, now we're going to go to the white part of the rocket here, guys. So we're going to have 5 on top of the black, just like this. So 3, 4, 5, 5, and 5. And now we just need 1 in the middle. Just like that. Now we're going to go back to our black. I'm using cyan, and I'll keep repeating that. So you're going to have black here, and black there, and black here. Now on the middle block, you're going to come in 2, 2, 2, and 2. So you're going to form a pattern like that. Now we're going to fill this up with glowstone. And from underneath, this looks pretty damn cool. It looks like the rockets. So, and it also gives a little bit of lighting for the launch pad. Or if you're on the ground, you're not going to fucking see it. But anyways, it looks pretty cool. All right, let's go ahead and move up. All right, guys, this is a post-editing fix. I forgot a piece right here in the middle. So there's about 3 layers that somehow I skipped the fuck over and didn't record or didn't record. So I'm going to move these pieces over here. These are the only pieces that are missing, and then the regular part of the video will catch back up. So let's go ahead and build on top, and of course I've stripped this off one of the other bases, and this is where we left off. The black obviously again was the cyan, and we just finished putting the glowstone in. So let's go ahead and build the next section. Alright, I just popped this next piece over with some world edit, and as what we had is this piece right here. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're just going to go out by 1, and we're going to make it 5 wide right here and make it 2 high, and then we're going to trim in right between the corners. So just go in 1, 2, and then build it up by 2, and then do the same thing in the other corners, as you can see right here. So we went out by 5, up 2, just like that, and build that section right there, and we'll put the top on it. Alright, and then just go right back to the inside, and you're going to put 5 blocks here. So you're going to go in by 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then you have 1 corner block, and then 5, 1, 5, 1, 5. And that will take us up to the next part of the video. Sorry about that. Alright, so for this next part, I'm going to go ahead and use black, and we're going to alternate black, white, so you'll be able to see what I'm doing now. It's just down there where it starts getting kind of jumbled together. I wanted to use a different color. So now we're back on black, like we should have been, and we're going to go ahead and cover this section up right here. So go ahead and cover up your white. And then you're going to go back to your white and go up. And you're going to go 4 here. And 4 there, or 5 there, excuse me. 5. And then 5. And let me squeeze that in there. Just like that. And now we're going to put 1 on the outside, right in the middle. And that's our first group, black and white. Now there's going to be 15 total layers. So you're going to have black, white, black, white, black, white. So that's layer 1 and layer 2. So we're going to have 7 groups of black and white, and then we're going to finish on a black layer, and then we'll start the rest of the fuel tank. So I'll go ahead and build another set just so you can see it again. I'm going to come out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go diagonal. Come out here like that. 5. Go to the corners. 5. Across here. And then back in there. Now grab your white, come to the inside. Come on, asshole. And then in the middle. Just like that, and now that's another set. So keep building that. 7 sets total. We've already got 2, we need 5 more, and then put 1 more black layer on top of that, so you have a total of 15, starting with this black layer right here. So I'm going to go ahead and build it, and then we'll come back and I'll count it out for you. Alright, so this is what you should have at this point. So remember, we started on the black layer and we did a group of black and white. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the 7th group right here, and then 1 more layer like we're getting ready to start it again, and finish on the black layer. And then you should have a white block that runs up the sides on all 4 sides, just like that. And that is the main part of your your rockets. Now we're going to go ahead and build the top. So starting on top of the black layer, we're going to build 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're just going to build that up all the way around. Just like that. And now we're going to go back to a black layer just on top of this. So we're going to alternate now big white sections and then a black trim piece. So just like that. Alright, I'm going to finish building the stages of the rocket in between up to the nose piece, and then I'll come back and I'll count out the blocks for you. Alright, actually, it's all even. You're going to build 6 stages of the white section. So you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 whites, and then a black on top, and you're going to build that 6 times. So your next layer here will start with your white. This will be layer 2, and then build 6, and then a black, and that will be layer 2, and then 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let me go ahead and build it, and then I'll show you. All right, so that's what we have. We built 6 white sections. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we separated it with the black stripes. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each section is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 6, 6. The devil. All right, now we're at the top. Now we're going to go ahead and put on the nose piece. All right, I am going to go ahead and switch back to the cyan. And at the bottom it was black. Up here it's going to be white. So this part you're going to build in white. I'm just using colors so you can see it better, guys. Put one in the middle. Right here, right here, right here. And then come in and put 2. And do the same thing off of each side. And this is on the inside, so I guess it doesn't matter. You're not going to see it anyways. So just go ahead and just fill this around. Instead of trying to be all technical and shit and trying to squeeze it in. So anyways, alright, so that's what you should have for the first layer. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and put 1 here, 1 there, 1 there, and 1 here. And now we're going to build a little L shape. So go up 1 like that, over 1, up 1, over 1, up 1, over 1, up 1, just like this. So that's what you should have now. There's just little L's back to back, or facing each other. Now put 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, and 2 there. All right, now we're going to go up 1, 2, and 3, and this will be the middle, so there'll be 2 up. Now we're going to do the same thing here and build stairs. 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1 and 2. And now all we're going to do is fill one in the gaps right here on this layer. So just set one out here and break off the block. And that is what the tip should look like, and it will be white. That is your main rocket. Now you're going to build 2 of those. So when you're done with that one, you're going to come right down here, and I'm going to count the blocks out for you. And I will use blue just because my stone kind of mixes together. So starting from, and we're looking at it this way, the fuel cell is going to be sitting right here. So pick a corner to start with. I'm going to start with this one right here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. And then your next one will start right there. So again, let me lay 5 blocks in here, and I'll give you a place to stop the video and count if you need to. Alright, and now build the exact same thing over here. Alright, so you should have your 2 solid rocket boosters done now, and that's what it should look like. And hopefully everything came out good. Now we're going to go ahead and grab our orange wool, and we're going to build the fuel cell. So let's go down here and I'll show you how to lay that out. Alright, let's give ourselves something to build off from. So on the second excuse me, on the second black ring, where I'm going to use pink blocks, you can use just grass blocks, whatever you want to use, and we're going to just connect to the other side. Alright, now I'm going to knock out every other one just to make counting a lot easier. Just like that. So we got 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11 is center. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and 11 is center. So I'm going to change that to a different color block just so I don't get screwed up. And this is going to be the center of the fuel cell housing. Alright, starting with your orange block, this is the bottom. You're going to have 1 here, and then 3 on each side. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Do the same thing here. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So you just make an X, and now you're just going to fill it in and leave 1 block exposed outside of your square here. just like that. Alright, there's several layers here, guys, before we get to a straight section, just like we did the main rockets when we get to the center. So we'll just keep building up. Alright, so we're going to go up 1 and out 2. Up 1 and out 2. Up 1 and out 2. And out 2, just like that. Now on the outside there's going to be 3s. Alright, so now that we have our 3, we're just going to go into, and you can go ahead and make this solid, so go 3 blocks here, 3 blocks there, 3, 3, here, there, and just like that. Now go ahead and fill in solid so you can't see any holes through it. So that's what the next layer should look like. Alright, next layer is going to be 5. So we're going to go out and put 5s. Oops. Just like that. So you're going to have a center. And then you're going to go 2 on each side. Now you're going to have 3s coming off the back corner. So 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, and guess what? Fill the hole up. Real simple. 1, 2, 3, fill the hole up. 1, 2, and 3. Alright, that's the next layer. Alright, next layer is, again, we're going to go out and set up our 5s again. Now we're going to have a set of 2s and then a 1. And those are going to be coming off right here. So 2, 1, 2. And it just repeats going around. As you can see, this is very, very symmetrical. 2, 1, 2. And I'm using circle patterns too, and you could look up the circle patterns if you wanted to, but you don't need to because I've got them all right here. Alright, this time we're going to set up 3s. So go 3 here. Oops. And out here. And things are going to get a little tight next to the rockets, but it'll be alright. Alright, now that you got your 3 set up, I'm going to show you each quadrant. So we're going to go in 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, and then 3. So just go ahead and just continue it around. Oops, fucked up. Alright, the next one, I'm going to throw a loop at you. We're going to stack it on top, so find your center, and you're going to go 3 on each side, so a total of 7 blocks. Alright, do the same thing over here. 2, 3. Alright, so now you got your 7 blocks. You're going to go 2, 1, 2. 2, 1, 2. Alright. 2, 1, and 2. And one more. Alright, the next one is a 9, and we're going to go up 1 and then out 1 and leave that open. So now we need 1, 2, 3, 4 on each side. Just like that. So leave that one open. 1, 2, 3, 4. And yeah, I guess you could leave it there. You're not going to see it anyways. But just so you don't get mixed up when you're looking at the pattern, I'm going to leave it open. Alright, now that you got that set up, we're going to have 3 diagonals in between each one. So right on top of these. Really, really easy here, guys. We're just building this up. Alright, the next layer goes right on top of this middle block, and it's going to be 5 wide. So set up your 5s right off of here. So 1 in the middle, 2 on each side. 1 in the middle, 2 on each side. Alright, now you're going to go 2, 2, 2, and 2. Just like that. Really simple. 2, 2, 2, and 2. Hopefully you got that one. That wasn't too bad. So 2, 2, and then 2, 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Hope you guys are having a good time here. Alright, one more. Again, on top of this here, we're going to set up our 5s. Alright, now this time we're going to have 3, 2 diagonals, and then a 3. So 1, 2, 3, 2 diagonals, and 1, 2, and 3. Super, super easy. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Alright, this next layer starts the main section. So you're going to do 35 of these next layers. So pay attention real carefully. We're going to have 7. So again, starting right on top of here, we're going to go out 3 on each side. Alright, so we've been doing 5s, now we're going to do 7 right on top. So go ahead and do your 5, add 1 on each side. Now we're going to have 2, 2, and 2. Really, really simple here, guys. 2, 2, and 2. We're just covering up the ones just underneath of it. 2, 2, and 2. Just like that. That is the first layer. You build 34 more. Alright, so this is 1, and then 34. You'll have a total of 35. Go ahead and build them, and we'll be back. Alright, so that's what you should have, and I just double checked. I've got 35. I copied it from the other side, but I double checked it anyways. So we have from the very bottom one right here, where it came out. From that block is 1, 2, 3, and 35 will be the last one. I keep stressing that just so you guys don't, screw up and miscount. And that's what it should look like from each side. Alright, and I picked up 2 of these blocks right here for where it connects to the solid boosters, and we'll go over that here in just a little bit. I didn't pick up the other side, and those were just the little ones. We'll beef those up in a little bit. Alright, I'm going to try this next section a little bit different than what I was originally planning. I was thinking about doing it layer by layer and just like we did the bottom, but I think it's probably going to be quicker if I do this in like big grouped areas. So what we're going to do is we're going to start on the side next to the rockets, and I'm going to use pink just to differentiate where we start this at. So here's your center block right there. We're going to have 5, so set up your 5. And now you're going to make those 5 high. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and then you're going to do two sets of 3 on top of that. All right, now to each side, they're all going to be the same. Cover up these 2 blocks and 1 here. These 2 blocks and 1 here, and double it up. All right, and now go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then the last 2 are going to cover up those holes. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then these 2 here are going to cover up that hole. So do the same thing here on each of the other 3 sides. And I'll probably speed this up, but it shouldn't be too bad. 2. Alright, so that's what you should have so far. And it just looks like a bunch of Z's. And now from the outside, this is what it's going to look like. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and fill in this little section right here. Alright, so on these 2 blocks right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, and now on the inside of that, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the inside of this, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that's what you're looking at right here. And now the only thing you got left to do is put in a diagonal block here and here. So these last 2 blocks, that's what we just put in. Alright, we're going to do it again on this side, and I'll probably speed this up just a little bit. And just watch the first piece, and they're all the same. Alright, so that's what we should have on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 layers into the top. Alright, the next section I'm going to do in yellow, again, just so you can see what I'm doing. And we're going to have 7 blocks back to the inside. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you're going to leave 1 exposed on each side. Now you're just going to build this up by 3. Really simple. And do the same thing over here. So come in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're leaving 1 block exposed on each side. And just build it up twice. Alright, the next part is really super easy. See these blocks right here? Just cover them up. 3 high. And then just go to the inside and cover that hole up. Super, super simple, guys. Really, really, really easy. 1, 2, 3. Make it 3 high. And then just fill in the back. Alright, I'm going to switch colors one more time. We're going to go right on top, and we're going to build 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're leaving 1 exposed on each side. And, and 3 on top. So 5 and 3. 5 and 3. Alright, we're going to go back to the inside and use this block. You're not going to see it, but just put 3, just like that. So you have 6 blocks. And again, we're just using this to hold that one. You're not going to see it from the outside, but it just helps us. Just like that. Let you look at it again from the outside. Now you're going to do 2 layers on top of this. 1, 2, and then come across here, leaving 1 block exposed, just like that, and do the same thing on here. And don't worry if some of those drop down in there, you're not going to see them. Alright, so we got that. Now we need 5 and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3. Same thing over here. Oops, that didn't look right. Alright, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3. Alright, now let's go in here and start filling in the gaps. Alright, so you're going to have a diagonal one here and here. And that gets built up 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, this one goes out, and this one goes out. Alright, this goes up 2. This goes up 2. And then you're going to have some diagonal ones in the middle. 2 just like that. And now this goes back. And then this one goes back. Alright, now we're going to go off of this block right here. And you can leave that for a placeholder. Go 2. And then 1. Back over here and go 2. And then go 1. Now we're going to need one more right there. So you're going to see 2, 1, 2. That's not right, guys. You're going to have one here. So you're going to have 2 diagonals, and then 2 right there. Again, from the top, there's your pattern. 3, 3, diagonal 1, 1, 3, 3. Don't worry, I'm going to build another one. Alright, so we're going to start with the diagonal ones right here at the bottom. 1, 2, and go up 3. And then go back. And then go up. And then our diagonals. And then go back. Alright, and now we're going to do like we did over here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. Again, this is just a placeholder. You're not going to see it from the outside. Alright, it's not too bad. Let's do another one. Alright, we got one more. And looking at it from the top, if that helps any. It just makes me dizzy. Just follow along real close, guys. I'm trying to go as slow as I can. Alright, one last block that I forgot to place, and it's non-critical. It's just to make it look a little more rounded. Right here, where you've got the 3 and the 3 and then the 2 in the middle, it's right in the very center. There's an extra block that goes right there. So we can go ahead and throw that in. And like I said, it's non-critical. So 3, 3, 3. 3, 3, 3, and then 3. So right here at the top where we went 3, you're just putting a little knuckle L right there. Alright, let's go to the cyan wool, and now we're going to build up the next little section. We're almost there, guys. I think we have about 6 or 7 more layers, and I'm trying to do them in groups. So I'm going to go right on top of this right here. 5, 6, 7, and then 5. Alright, so we got 7s and 5s. Now we're going to go right behind this block right here. And we're going to go up 1, 2. And if you want, you can go ahead and leave this one down here. So we're going to put 3 on the back side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And it just makes it easier to build this piece. Alright, and now just connect these. Alright, so from the outside, that's what you have. And now we're going to put another layer 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now at the very top, you're just going to have 2 diagonal pieces connecting. Just like that. And right here we're going to have diagonal. One right there, and then just go up 3 pieces. Pretty easy, not too bad. So put 1 there, get rid of it, go up 2. And just like that. Alright, last 4 section, guys. I'm going to go back to the pink. And now we're going to go to the inside, and we're going to have 5 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oops, 5, just like this. Alright, and then 3 on top. And then up 3, and then 6 blocks just like that. So up 3, 6. Alright, so from the outside, that's what you got right here. And now it's just diagonal blocks. So 1 here, here, there, and right in here between your 6s. Alright, super easy. So diagonals, like that. Alright, now the last piece is just a 3 by 3 fucking square. That is it, guys. So that should be solid orange. And we're going to take a real slow fly around here so you can see what it looks like. In case you need to stop it and get your patterns. You can stop at any point. And again, at this point right now, slap yourself on the back because you've done a really good job. This was very, very hard to for me to teach you guys. But I broke it down. I think I did a pretty good job. And the only thing we have left now is the orbiter. And if you thought this was fun, wait till you get to that bastard. It's not too bad. I've got it broke down in 4 sections, and I'm going to show you how to mount it to the fuel cell, and then we're also going to attach the rockets to the fuel cell. So we're going to go ahead and attach that first, put the frame on it to hold the orbiter, build the orbiter, and we are done. Good job, guys. Alright, let's get some framing on this motherfucker and hold it together. So before, when we was in this section, on this very first black strip, you're going to have 1 above it and 1 below it. So you're going to skip 1 white block, just like that. And now just connect them, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then go 3, 3. Alright, same thing on this side. So 3 and 3 makes kind of like a little pad. And if you want to put 3 up here, put 3 up there. And again, this is just kind of improvisation. I think mine's pretty close to this. I might have did a 3 by 3 square. So 9 blocks in the middle based off of this one here. So actually, we could probably take off those here and those here. So now we have a black line and 3 tall and 5 deep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. We're going to do the same thing over here. We're going to go right in the middle. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then over here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Really simple. Now we're going to find the top one and we're going to connect it up here. And this is just a little bit different and we're going to have to fudge this around a little bit. Or if you don't want to fuck with that, you can just make it a little bit smaller. But we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oops. I went up 1 too high. Sorry, guys. It's a little tight in there. It's hard to see. All right. No, that did line up good. Must be I did mine just a little bit different on in my final build at Better World. Alright, so it should connect just like that. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Go right to the middle. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. And now the other side. Just like that. So it connects really, really simply to the side. If you wanted to, you could actually make those orange. I think they look alright black, but you can make them orange, whatever. Alright, now we're going to go to our orange, and we're going to put the main frame on the front of the fuel cell, and that's what's going to hold the Creeper1 to the front. Alright, so I took a really quick break, and I figured out what I did. To beef this up just a little bit more, go on the next line up, and we're just going to make the same thing that we did before. It's just 3 above it, 3 below it, and this will give the rocket just a little bit more beef to it, so it looks like it's attached a little bit better. So you're going to have one here, and then you're going to do the same thing up here on this one. And you don't have to. Again, this is all optional shit. This is just how kind of like a last minute. This is how I attached it to mine. So we're just going to put a couple blocks in like that at each line, and then you can do the same thing on the other side. So you can either have 4 connectors or 2. So you decide what you want to do. Alright, so now we're going to set up for the Creeper1. So we're going to drop down here, and this is the maintenance pit. So make sure that the Creeper1 goes on this side. Alright, and from this square right here, we're going to count up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to come out 1, 2, and 3. Alright, now we're just going to work this around, and this is going to be the bottom frame that holds the bottom of the creeper. So we got 2, 2, 2, and then 3. And then we got 2, and then we got 1, 1, just like that. Alright, and oops, wrong keys. And now go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then put a little notch just like this. Go to the other side, do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this way. So we'll look at it from the top. So that's the big piece at the bottom. Now let's go ahead and do the one at the top. Alright, so on this main section right here, this outside flat piece, we're going to go down to right here so that you have 2 blocks exposed. Haven't said that in a while, not in this video anyways. And go ahead and make like an L, and then same thing over here, just like that. And now go 2, 2. So 2 and 2, and connect 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that should line up. 1, let's see, let's double check. 1, 2, 3. So 3 blocks out to this orange frame, and then same thing down here. You should have 3. So 1, 2, whoops. 1, 2, 3, and that's even. So we're 3 blocks out. Now we can go ahead and build the creeper. Alright, just like before, I'm going to use different colors to help differentiate between the black layers. So any colored layer other than white will be a black layer. So the white will be white, and everything else will be black. So what we're going to do is we're going to fill in between these 2 right here with black. Again, I'm using yellow, and I always stress a couple times what I'm going to be doing. Alright, now we're going to go underneath this here, and we're going to go down 3. Alright, so it's holding that just like this. Alright, so we're going to go out 1, down 2, and out and down 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. We're going to go out 1, go out again, go out 2, go out 1, and go down 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So that's the beginning stages. Alright, so right here we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Do the same thing on the other side. 2, 3, 4. So we're just building off the top of the second one right here. We're going to leave that one open and this one open. Alright, now we're going to draw down the outside one to the same height or the same bottom length as the other one. Alright, bring that down. Alright, just like that. Now we're going to jump to our cyan wool just so you can see what I'm doing. But again, this is going to be in black. Now we're going to cover this piece up. And we're going to go over here 1. And then 1 here, and 1 there. So we're going to have 1 by 3. And then just finish filling this up the back side. Closest to the fuel cell. Alright, do the same thing over here. Alright, now we're going to go back to our yellow and I'm going to build the top up. Right here. And again, this is black. Alright, and we're going to go 29 blocks from right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 27, 28, and 29. Alright, so we got 29 blocks. We're going to do the same thing on the other side, and I just double checked it with my world edit. So pull up this side right here. And it should be 1 block above where it connects. Alright, and go ahead and run that across. Just like that. Now we're going to come in by 1 and make that solid. The next one we're going to go 1, 2, 3 and make that solid. Oops. Come in by 1. And then 2 sets of 3. And then 2 singles, just like that. And now you're going to make this solid in between. So go ahead and fill that up. Alright, a real quick look at what it should look like. That's fully solid. This is the back piece. This is where it's holding on to it. That's where it's attached at the top. And then the underside of the main rockets on the orbiter are right here. And through the front, this is what you'll see. And this is on the inside, so it's non-critical. Just build it exactly like I build it, and you shouldn't have any problems. Alright, let's go ahead and keep moving. Alright, now I'm going to a blue, and again, this is still black. So we're going to come in 1 diagonally on each side. Again, this is going away from the fuel cell. And we're going to run this all the way to the top where the yellow meets this solid line. So right there. Oops. Fucker. And right there. Alright, we're going to go 1 past and then connect. And we're going to have 1 block here and 1 block here. Again, this is black, so don't get confused. Try not to get confused. Do 3 here. And then 1. 3 and then 1. Alright, leave this yellow exposed and we're going to go up 1, just like that. We're going to come over and down 1. And this will be back solid, but I'm drawing the inside right now. And then go out 2 like that. These 2. Alright, we're going to go out 1 more time. And my chair is really, really squeaky tonight, guys. Sorry. And it should be 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And it should be the same length as the yellow one. Alright, we're going to grab our white. This is the white part of the body. And you'll see that from underneath. So make sure you make this white. And right here on the second set of blocks, you're going to make an L on each side. Just like that. And then we're going to go back to our black. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Fucking piece of shit, motherfucking mouse. Oops. And we need 1 more white piece right here. Now go back to your black and go 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then go down by 1. Alright, now let's go back out this way. And starting on this block, counting this block, is going to be 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So Just like that, it should go just behind here, and there'll be one block gap for right now. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So come up here, and we're going to outline the yellow blocks. So go up by 1, go out by 1, go down that way by 2, out 1 like that, and now down by 11. And 2, 3, 4, 5. Where the fuck did that go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And then on the second block, go out 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And let's go back to the front. We're going to grab our white, and that's going to go right here. And then back to your black. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 underneath. Just like that. Alright, let's go over here. And what I do on one side, you'll do on the other, but I'll go ahead and repeat it too. So on that 7th block, go up 1 and destroy that one. And now you're going to go out 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then go up and then over 4. And then up 1 diagonally. So just like that. So 4 and then up 1. And that'll be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I think no, I didn't throw an extra one down there. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, now we're going to go in by 2. 1, 2. Alright, now we're going to go 13 diagonally, counting this one here as 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Alright, now we're going to go from this block, we're going to go in 1 and up 1 and go 3. So that's the 13th block. So on the 14th block, it's going to be 3. And then we're going to go in and go 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And do another 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And one more set of 4s. 2, 3, and 4. A 3. 1, 2, 3. And then one more 3. 1, 2, 3, and it should end up right here on this corner block, and you'll need to cover that one. Alright, next one is we're going to cover this block, and we're going to go up 3, 2, 3. Going to go over 1 and then up 2. Over 1 and up 3. Oops. 3. I'll let you look at it again because I kind of screwed up a little bit, not bad. And then we're going to come in by 1 and cover up this hole and make that 3. Outline that back piece here, come down. Just like that, and you're going to put 1 on the top right there. Alright, now we're just going to repeat the same pattern, and we're going to work backwards going down. So right here we got 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and this is where that little elbow starts right here. So you got 3 there, 3 there, another set of 3. Now we got 1, 2, 3 sets of 4. Double checking. Yep, 3 sets of 4 going out. 1, 2, 3. Alright, 3 sets of 4. 1, 2, 3. Now we need a 3 and then 13 diagonals. 3. Now we're going to go 13 diagonals. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Alright, now we're going to go 2 down, so we'll go out and down 2, and then out and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now we're going to go in and down 1, and it should be 4, 2, 3, 4. Down and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and it should connect in right here. So we had 7 on the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, counting the front one. So yeah, 7 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that is the outside edges of the framing. So that's what we got so far. All right, so we're going to go up to the top. I'm going to show you what to fill in solid. We're going to outline this yellow piece. So right here where that piece went in, that notch, we had 3 and then 1 over, and the other piece behind it, we're going to run this all the way down, outlining the piece behind it, and it should connect in to this one right there. So again, we're going to do this side. Alright, just like that. Now go ahead and fill the wings in solid black. So this side here and this side here. And I'm going to go ahead and grab some white blocks real quick, and on the inside, before you fill that in, or after, run a set of white blocks on the inside of that black right here. And this is so we know where to line the body up at. And again, on the inside here. And right across the top here, just connect it right there. Alright, I'm going to back up for just a second so you have a place to pause the video if you need to. Hopefully you can see that alright. And I'll turn a little bit. Alright, finish filling them wings in. Alright, another look at what you should have. So the wings are solid and then these are open. Alright, so starting underneath on this blue set of blocks right here, I'm going back to pink. Again, this is going to be black. Put 3 blocks, and then going, I don't know how I got one back there. Going back towards the fuel cell, we're going to go out 1 like this, and then down 1, over 1, and over 1. Just like that. Alright, now let's build the base, and this is where the boosters are going to be as far as the orbiter goes. So go diagonal 1, diagonal again, and now we're just going to go 3, diagonal, 3, diagonal, 3, and then 1 more diagonal right here. Now we're going to build this up, 1 in the middle, come in 1, alright, go up 3, or actually just add 2 more blocks on the top of it, just like this. Now we're going to need some diagonal blocks right here, 1, 2, 1, 2, alright, and now we're going to need another stack right in the middle, 2 high. And if I can get in there. Alright, that's one of them. And now take your glowstone and put that right in here. And again, that will give a nice illusion from underneath for the rocket. So it's kind of cool. You don't have to, but it gives lighting also. Alright, now we're going to do the exact same thing on this side right here. So just like we did before, 1, 2, 3, go back 1, go down 1 and over. It's like that, so we got like a T, and draw the base, diagonal, 3, alright, put your ones here in the middle, come in by 1, go up 2, and now put your diagonals in. And now you need some right here. And fill it with glowstone. Alright, now you got 2 boosters done, and now we need to locate for the third one. Alright, I'm going to use a blue block just for locating purposes only. So we're going to put 1 here and 1 right there. Now we're going to go back to our black or our pink and we're going to have 3 right there. So we can get rid of those. And then this is our bottom, just like the other one. So we got 3. And then just start building your base back up again. Whoops. You fucker. Alright. Get some more light so we can see again. And we're building the T's. We're coming in by 1. Going up by 2. Putting our diagonals in. And then our 2 right here. Fill it with glowstone. And the 3 boosters for the Creeper1 are done. Alright, so off of this front booster, I'm going to locate the very bottom tip of this wing. So right off of the center, and just above this block right here, we're going to go out 1, and then I'm going to use purple for the black. So get rid of that one, and now we're going to go 3, 3, 3. Now we're going to have white, and remember white is white. And then we're going to have one more just like that for the black. Make that 4 high. Bring this in by 2. Go back to your white and put in 4 blocks right here. Now put 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Put 3 here. And then your black. Go back to your white. And then back to your black. And then 1, 2, 3. And then black back to your white. Just like that. So that'll be the bottom part of the orbiter's fin. And we'll come back to this another time. I just wanted to get that put in so while we was right here and locating it. Alright, this next part is going to take a little bit of a concentration. This is the part that has all the cool creepers on the side, and it's going to run into this pad right here. So we're going to start on the right hand side, and we're going to outline this blue piece right here. So we're going to come out and over 1. And we're going to go down. I'm going to drop right in here so we can see it. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So it's going to set right on top of that pink. My bad. I guess I should have just went up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Dumbass Jag. It's getting late again. And it's usually late when I work on my tutorials, or by the time I start getting into them pretty good. All right. Now on the other side, we're going to cover up the blue and go 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14, and it will land right here and cover up these 3 and 1 right there. Alright, and remember these white blocks right here, this was the body. There was a reason why we did that, so we're going to go 1 more and then here, and our body is going to go right there. And we'll come back up to this here in just a second. Oops, no, let's go ahead and stay right here. Alright, go back to your black and go up 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we're going to go over 1, down 1, down 1 more, and grab your white. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Go back to your black and cover that and start bringing this down. And that should stop right there at the end. And actually, I'm wrong. Back up just a hair. This stops 3 blocks down into this piece right here, so you have 2 open. Go back to your white and put 1 white right there. And go over 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, now we're going to have 6. So let's find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And it should land right there where that blue block, which is our black, is right here. Now we're going to go underneath that with our black. And we're going to cover that up starting right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it should be right here next to this black block. Alright, so from the front, that's what we have so far. Alright, and that white is going to be too high. So go back here and tuck in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go back to your black and you're going to cover that up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now you're just going to be moving up by 2. So we're going to go back in here and grab our white. And off of this top block, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we're going to double it up. to 6 and back to the black and cover that up just like that. Now we're going to go back to the white and go 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And that's going to get doubled up. And here's your black again. Here. Alright, now we're going to go to the outside of this. So here and here. 1 there and 1 right here. And we're going to go 4 and in. And now cover this up. And go underneath here and cover this up. And that's all we're doing is trimming out the white. So now you have the lower part of the wing. Alright, I know you guys are ready and you want to put the creeper face in. So let's go ahead and locate for the creeper face. So right off here on the second run, this one right here, you grab your white block and go off the corner 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're just going to go up by 2. Alright, and then the middle of the creeper mouth goes right here. So you have 6 blocks. So now everything below that can be solid. Alright, same thing over here. And actually, I'm 1 high. Sorry about that. Go ahead and make that solid right here. Now go back to your black and you're going to make the creeper mouth 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, of course, 6 blocks right there in the middle. So there's your frowny face. Put 1 block up here. Now off the corners, you're going to make the eyes 9 blocks. And there is the creeper face. Now outline him in white. And pull this across and fill this in solid. And you can go right to the edge and cover these up. And there's going to be 3 right here and 2 right there. So you're just outlining the blue or the black. And then all you have to do is go back to your black and you're going to cover up the white. Alright, go back to your white and go right across just like that for right now. And that's the bottom part of that wing. Alright, so let's go to our white, and it's getting dark out again. And we're just going to go ahead and continue outlining the wing. And when you get right here, the white does not touch. So we're going back to the black and we're going to pull this one all the way up. This is where it trims out against the body, and take that up through just like this. And now we're going to go ahead and trim these out, covering up all the white on the outside. Alright, now go ahead and fill the middle of this in white. Alright, the right wing is finished. Alright, let's go and do the left wing. And I'm going to walk you through this too, so don't don't panic, guys. We'll get it. Alright, go back to your black. And same thing as over here is we're going to trace this up. And then 3, and then 1. And now this goes across here just like that. Alright, right here where that purple one is, come down 2. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Remembering to stay on the inside of the white, so we'll go ahead and pull that body out just a little bit, because this will extend it later anyways when we put on the body, as soon as we get the wings done. So you can go ahead and fill this in right here. Just a little bit, I don't want to get too far ahead. That's good. Alright, now we want to go back and outline that. So we got 4, over 1, down 1, and that should go just like that. Go to your white. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Go back to your black. 1 goes right here. And remember that stopped 2 blocks short of the blue. And there was a white right at the bottom of it. Right there. Alright, and then this goes in, goes up 4, and this should run to the edge of the blue, making 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And that goes up 2. Alright, we're going to go around the other side, picking up the top one and stopping at the blue. And now we need to find where it stopped because I don't fucking remember. Should be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alright. Run this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2. Now we're going to go back to our black and we're going to cover this up. So we can do that from underneath here. Leaving 2 exposed. Just like that. Now we can go ahead and start covering it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. And actually we need one right there because that is a square tip. And go up 4 and over 1. And now we're just going to cover these up. Let's locate the creeper's mouth. Go back to your white. Alright, and we're going to pull this across here just like that. Pull this across, fill this in. Let's make sure I'm not forgetting nothing back there. OCD. Get one layer above. Alright, now we can see good. Alright, on the 7th block, we're going to grab our black. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 right here. Go up 4. Skip 3 blocks, go up 4. And go across just like this. There's his nose. And the 9 blocks for the eyes. Oops. 9, not 12. Alright, now you know the rest of the deal as far as this goes right here. We're going to fill this in. Outline them. And make this solid. Alright, and then just finish outlining this right here. Trace the wing going up and fill it in. And again, don't connect. Just run that to the corner. And fill in the wing. Alright, and outline everything and hide the white. Alright, now we're up here at the top. Let's go ahead and finish out rounding the nose section. Alright, go back to your white and we're going to finish rounding the body up. And stop right there. And build this out one more. Alright, let's go ahead and cap the top off. So right here where the white ends, we should have 3 blocks. 1, 2, and 3. So you're just going to make 6, just like this. And then we're going to go up 2 more, and then 2 more, and then 2 on top of that. Now go over 1, and up 1. Go back to your white, and you're going to put 2 in here, and 1 right there. On top of that, whoops, fuck me. On top of that white one, we're going to put 2 blocks. Then go diagonal and go 3. Go diagonal. Put 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we're outlining this bottom, this blue piece right here. Now a white block goes in here, and you've got 3 across the center. And we're going to do the same thing going down the other side. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 3, and that should connect into the white right here. 6 blocks right there. 2 more on the outside makes this 4 right there. And go back to your white and put 2 right there and 1 right there. A little confusing, but not too bad. It'll all make sense when it goes together. Alright guys, we need to make one quick adjustment. This whole run right here needs to move in by 1 block, so don't cover up this one here. We're just going to take this off real quick. and just uncover that. Leave those two in the middle. Sorry about that, guys. I went to put the next piece on and it didn't line up, so I want to make sure this is right. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go just to the outside of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, 13. Same thing here. Go on the inside. Alright, now we're going to grab our white and we're going to go here. Whoops, our white, I said. And go here and there. Here and there. There. And here. Now, as far as filling in right here, this is going to be covered by the body anyways. So you can make this solid or you can just leave it open like I've got it. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to the next piece. Now everything should line up okay. Alright guys, we are going back to our black. I'm going to yellow just to make things a little bit easier because it's definitely going to get confusing here. Alright, so off of this block here, go 1, 2, and 3. Go back to your white, put in 2 and 2, just like that. Alright, now on this side here, go back to your yellow and put in 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we're just outlining that to the inside. Same thing here. We want to go 1, 2, 3, and I'm double checking. 5, 4, 5. Okay, we're outlining this. 1, 2, 3, and go back to our white. 1, 2, 1, 2. Just like that. And I know that's probably really fucking hard to see, guys, and I'm trying to do my best here. Now we're going to go back to the black and we're going to outline this section right here. Alright, so let's go back to the white for a minute and put one right in front of here, one here, and one right there. Do the same thing here, here, and here. And now you should have a 1 block gap in between. Go back to your black and we're going to put in 12 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11 and 12, and it should fill in right there. Do the same thing right here and put one right there. So I'm in the wrong fucking button. I'm going all over the place. Alright, so you made like an H at the top, and again you're just outlining this so we'll look through from the other side. You're just covering up everything and trimming it off really nicely. And again, that is black. Alright, now we're going to go back to our white. Alright, and we're going to run the white that we started right here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And it should stop just to the inside of that. Now we're going to make a step here, and one back in here. And again, this is the inside of the body. So if you want to just go ahead and fill this in solid, you can. Just like that. Alright, let's pick up the same thing over here on this side. So right here, we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And it should stop right there. Go at a diagonal and fill this in. Just like that, guys. Alright, starting with this block right here, we should go 30 and we should end up right here, but I want to double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. So we're going to cover up one purple block and do the same thing over here. And cover up one purple block, just like that. Alright, and we're going to double this up. Alright, now we're going to go 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3. So do the same thing over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to go right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down one and down one. And now we're going to trim that out with black, so come up a little bit. You're going to have 2 here, and then 2 more, and then 1, 2, 3. So 2 there, and 2 right there. And go ahead and put white right through here. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so that's the first section starting the main body. Like I said, I know it's confusing, guys, and I'm trying to go as slow as I can. If you have to rewind the video a little bit and watch it again and make sure everything lines up, go ahead and do that now. Alright, back to our white. We're going to try to build the lower part and the fin, and then all we have left is the main body. So we're going to try to get to this point in this step. So we're going to start on the left hand side, and right here on these 2 blocks, you're going to make it an L, just like that. Now you're going to put one here, and you're going to put one more right there. So you're going to make two sets of steps that hide behind each other. So this hides behind that L. Now we're going to have 5 diagonal blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Just like that. And then 4 underneath that. So there's 2, 3, and there is 4. Just like that. Alright, and now on this side right here, you're going to turn this 4th block into an L, just like we did over here. So you got an L, and then a little midsection, and then another L. Alright, and then we're going to go 1, 2, and 3, just like this, and now connect diagonally. 1, 2, and 3, and it should cover up that black block right there. Now this is going to start the main part of the body going up, so we can run that straight. We can run this straight, and this one straight, and this one straight. Alright, let's do the same thing on the other side. So we're going to go to these two right here and make an L, and then make a stair. You douchebag fucker. Alright, so we got that right there. We're going to have 4 on the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to have 5 here. So 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to turn this into an L, and then go on the back side, and this runs the main body up. Alright, off of this yellow one, another diagonal, and all these go up. Oops. I don't know, Jag's all fucking serious and shit. Oh, god. Alright, guys. Let me get some daylight here. I didn't even realize it was getting fucking dark on me. Alright, so we have, off of this one here, we're going to go diagonal and come out 1, 2. And build that up by 2, and then this runs straight up the body. Just like that. And we should have 3 diagonal. 2, 3. And those are too high. And we're getting really close to the tail now. Getting excited. Alright, and then 2 more blocks right there. And that should connect. Now let's do the same thing over here. So we're going to go out 1, 2, and those are up by 2. And the inner one moves all the way up the body like this. And we got 1 diagonal, and then straight across. And these get built up by 2. Just like that. Yippee skippy. Now we go to the black. And that goes 1, 2, and 3. So it should line up right there. And then 1 right there. And that's going to run straight up the back as soon as we build this out just a little bit more. Now we're going to go back to the white. And we're going to trace on the inside here. And here. And there. And here. And right here. There. And 1 more right there. And now all those should run up. Just like that. And then this one here runs up. Just like that. This one here runs up. And then you can run this up the middle because that's where the black is going to trim out. Just like that. Yes. Took me a minute to figure that one out. Alright guys, let's move up to the top a little bit here. Alright, and this should be 10 high. So let's go back to the white. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then go ahead and pull the black up right up the middle just like that. And now we're going to come in by 1. And we're going to come in by 1 more time just like that. And that's going to run 6 high. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alright, on that 6th block, we're going to go back out, and now we're going to start going diagonal. Alright, and it's going to be 11 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 is 2 blocks just like that. Now we should be 4 blocks from here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Holy fucking nutsack. Alright, now we're moving. Alright, let's start laying out for the creeper face on the side. So go ahead and make this solid right here. Go up another layer. Alright, so we're going to go up 3 blocks. 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to go back to our black, and I'm actually going to make him black. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, and one like that, one like this. And now we need to get some white in here so I can build up off of that. Serious Jag. And I'm going to punch some of this back out. Alright, so black. And this is a 4-block eyeball. And 4 here. And there's the creeper face. Now we should be able to fill in the final tail section piece here. And I just threw one way the fuck over there. This is cool. Alright, go ahead and finish filling this in. Everything is lining up now. And if it's lining up for me, it will line up for you. You'll just have to go back and, again, slow the video down. I hit everything right where it needed to be. It just, it's a little confusing. Alright, now we're going to connect this up here. Alright, we're going to go in one more. So we're starting off this block. We're going to go in just like that. And in one more. And this is going to be 5 wide. So we can go 2 here. And 2 right there. Alright, go back to your white, and we're going to run this one here up until it stops and hits this black one right there. Now we're going to have one to the inside of that, and that's going to run up to right here. And we're going to have 2 more just like that, and run this down. And just keep running these down until they hide behind those. Just like that. Alright, we're going to put one right there. And we're going to run these up to right here. Alright, now we're going to build this out. And just put 3 just like that. And this is going to be part of the main body right there. Alright, let's go and grab the black, because I want to figure out where the body goes up here, or the body line. So we got one here, one there, and you should have one more just like that. And then this we'll go ahead and connect in just like that. And we'll leave one white right there. Alright, now we can grab these, and they run straight down. And we're just going to run them down behind these assholes. To that height right there. Now let's go out here and figure out this last little piece. Alright, so this comes out one and comes down. Connecting into that one. And take the top off of that. Go ahead and fill this in behind here. This one runs up till one short. So you got 4, 3, and then 2. Alright, and then you have one to the inside of this right here, and that runs up to right here. This one runs up in front and stops one short. This one runs up and goes one high. And all we're doing now is just walking them down one at a time. This goes down one. That goes right here. Alright, this one here goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this one runs up and stops short of this one. And this one runs up and stops short of that one. Again, this is kind of cosmetic shit here, guys. You can kind of blend that out and make it look better if you want. Put another one here or whatever the fuck. The idea is just to make it kind of blend in. And that's, if you look at it from the side, I'm like sitting here tilting my fucking head looking at it. It blends in. So I'll go ahead and hopefully by now you should be able to see that. And we'll run around to the other side and hopefully we should be able to do the same damn thing. Alright, so let's start up here at the top. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and pull that down. And now we know those run all the way down. Should have known that before. So we got one here, and bring that down the same length as these right here. So it should stop dead even with that. And now all we have to do is just kind of trace from the inside. So we got one here. And that stops like that. And now we just look at the bottom. I just fucking guess. Alright, one goes right there. So we got an L. And it goes just like that. So we're just gonna draw a chick 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 pattern. Real fucking technical, Jag. Hey, I'm doing the best I fucking can here. Alright, and then we've got 3 and then 2. So let's come back over here. And where the fuck was that? Okay, this is 3. Right there. And then 2. Alright, so let's look at the top of that. 2 out, 3 forward, like that. And let's look at it from the outside. And then this one here runs up and stops short of the black one right there. So that's what we have so far. Alright, so we can put 2 there, 2 and 1. So we've got 3, 2, 1. And we got 1 that goes here. And now we're just going to build like a pyramid type thing. Here and here. Just like that. And this one goes up and stops 1 short right here. And then we've got 3 diagonal. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, just like that. And then right behind this one here, it goes up 1 and stops right there. And that should be right behind that one. Cool. Alright, now this should connect up to that. This should connect up to this one. And this one should connect up here. Alright, this one here goes up 1, just like here. This one goes up 1 right there. And then this one goes up 1 right here. And now bring everything else up 1 and stop it 1 short of the one in front of it. Oh shit, we don't need that right there. And right there. There we go. That's what it should look like. And now bring these down. Just like that. Alright. So hopefully yours turned out the same fucking way. It's kind of close. This one's high. That one's low. And that one and that one. There we go. I think that's right. Watch this side. Yeah, so anyways, everything stops 1 short, 1 short. And I think I got it. Let's make some this one looks better. Alright, so let's look and see. There's that one. 3. There's the L. And then that stops short like this. Okay. And then this goes like that. Alright, so I stopped the video pretty long right there. So all you can see is each one stops short of the one in front of it. So if we go down here, we're just making steps coming out. And so this one goes up and trims the black just like that. And now everything just falls 1 short. This falls short of this. This makes a little notch, a little L. This falls in here, makes a little L. This makes a little L, and then this makes a little L. And then on the bottom of this one, we go up by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then your pyramid, 3, 2. So that's the pattern. Took me a minute to figure that one out. Actually, I probably just wasted about 20 minutes of the fucking video. Alright, so on this side here again, here's the little L, 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 and then L. And then that goes up by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Makes the pyramid. And run them straight down. Alright, wasted enough time on that. Let's continue the body up and get this motherfucker done. Alright, so this right here should be black. And I'm going to go ahead and start using the black now. And I'm just going to change this out. Just so we can tell where we're at again. Alright, so there should be 1 white space in between the white and the black, and then also the black on the wing. This is going to go up 24 blocks. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, right there. Alright, so now we're 24 high on each side. I went ahead and probably backed up a little bit, but we just run this straight up 24 blocks. So it should stop 2 blocks short of this. And this is 2 high on each side. And then run your diagonals, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And your diagonal 1, 2, Now you should have one in the middle that runs all the way up and connects. Just like that. So we're going to have 11 white blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And then we're going to go back to a black and then our white again. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're going to have one block short. So we've got an 11 section and a 10 section. And that's the way it's supposed to be, guys. And now we're going to make this our two diagonals. And then our midsection. Two like that. 1 and 2. And just like that. Now fill everything in here white and all 4 sections fill them in white. Lord have mercy. Alright, so you should have the cargo bay doors done. And we finished up the tail section and we went over that really good and spent a long fucking time on that. So the cargo bay doors are done. Now we're going to start on the side right here and we're going to start building the main cabin. Alright, let's start here in the main midsection. So I'm going to put 3 blocks and then 1, and that's just for trim. Alright, now we're going to go to our white and we're going to outline this. And this is 3. So we got 1, 2, 3. And we're doing that right there with 3 on top. Looks like a middle finger. Alright, at some point here we're going to throw some glass in here. And this is kind of for like, I don't know, like a moonroof, I guess. And they're going to go right here. So we're going to have 1 right there. And 1 right there, just on both sides of the middle finger. Alright, we're going to go back to our white. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then go in. And then up. And now we're just outlining the glass and the other middle finger. So we're just doing that right there. 2, 3, 4. In, up, up, and over. So we're just encasing that one layer at a time and working downward. Alright, the windows get moved up 1. Sorry, guys. So go ahead and take that out and take that out. Go back to your white. So we're going to have 3, and then this is 4, and this is 4, and then your windows go right in here. So we're just moving them up by 1. Sorry, guys. And again, was wondering why something wasn't lining up. Now we're going to have 3 windows just out to the side of here. 1, 2, and 3. And then same thing over here. We go 1, 2, 3. Go back to our white. And we're going to put 1 here and 1 right there. Alright, grab your glass again. And we're going to go up and in. 2. 2. And now we're going to come in 1, 2, and 3. And then grab our white blocks and we're going to fill in right here. So that's what we have. And put 1 more right there just for trim. It makes it look a little bit better. Alright, now we're going to run this up. It stops at the glass. We're going to run this up. And it stops right there. Just like that. Alright, just to the inside of this glass, we're going to go ahead and go 1, 2, 3. And then fill this in. And now we're going to start outlining the glass so that you have something to build off from. So 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. Alright, now off of this side, we want to go up by 1, 2, and just like that. We're just outlining the glass along the bottom, guys. Don't get too confused here. I know I'm spinning all over the damn place, but it's a little hard to do this vertically. So we're doing that right there. Connecting that. And running this one over. And this runs up to the back side of the glass and stops there. This runs up. And actually, whoops, sorry about that. This goes up just like that, and I think it stops 1 short. Yeah, the other side was 1 short, so we know right underneath the glass, just like that. And we'll check. Yep, right here. So I've got 6 blocks and then 2 with 1 sticking up. 6 blocks and then 2 with 1 sticking up. So we're doing good. Alright, so on top of here, we're going to make this 1 more wide just like that, and then add 3 just like this. Alright, we're going to go to the inside of this one here and go up just 1. So it makes like a step pattern. 3. Do the same thing on the other side. Just like that. Add 3 blocks. Alright, back over here to the glass. We're going to go back to our black, and I'm actually going to use black so I can see what I'm doing. I got 3 pieces and 1, and then we've got 6 pieces up here, and this comes out 1, and actually that comes down 1, so that they connect right here. And now the rest of this should be black, so we should be able to come right behind here and go 2, 3, and that white one, that gets covered up, and that one right there. So we're going to outline this little thing right here, and I'm just going to fill that in so that you got this, and then 3 pieces here, and then 2 pieces on the side, and then 1 deep. So 2 there, and then 1 deep. Yeah, we're getting it. Now it's looking right. Now it's looking right. It just took a little bit to thumb that around just like the back side. Alright, and that is pretty much it. If you want to go ahead and put a couple more blocks just like that and give it a little more roundness to it, that wouldn't hurt it at all. And that is the Creeper1. Let's see, is that everything? Let's double check. Everything should be sealed up, and double check down here at the bottom because something looked a little funky earlier, and it is. So all we got to do is go inside here and trim out around the boosters. So we grab our white. All right, let's grab our black and pull these up because those are already black. Pull those up just like that. Pull this up 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, just like this. And I knew I was forgetting some kind of trim down in here. Almost done, guys. All right, so looking up in, that's what we have. And these are black. And I just want you guys to be looking at the same thing. There we go, just like that. And all we have to do is trim around this with white. So we're going to go here and here. And that seals up that one. And we do the same thing over here. 1, 2. And that seals up that booster. And now we're going to go right here, here, there, and there. And we're going to start sealing up this booster. Just like that. And now to give it just a little more depth, we're going to come down 1 more block. Just like that. And we're going to fill this in. Whoops. With white. And all this does is just give the rockets a little deeper depth. More depth. So we're just going 1 block lower than this one right here all the way around. And I'm going to seal this up. And I can't get up through here. Here. And right there. And 1 here. And 1 right there. And that should seal everything up nicely. Yep. Alright, so if we look at it from down here, it looks like this kind of pushes up in and sets into a little nugget. So I may have to do a little eyeballing here. Yeah, 3. That looks good. We've got 3 here. We can pull that one down 1. Pull that one down so it makes a nice L 4x3. And these are a little more closed off, which is fine. It's not going to hurt nothing. That looks good. That looks good. Right here is going to be another strip of black. Oops. So right here is another strip of black, and that hides just inside that. That'll cover up that nicely. And let's go inside and take a look and make sure everything is sealed up good like it's supposed to be. And there's no holes anywhere. Everything looks good. Now, if you want to seal off this whole back section so you can make a cargo area, and just go ahead and fill this in right here. That's why I said that bottom part is not really critical unless you're going to try to build inside there and make some kind of a scientific lab. So we just go ahead and fill these in and make this solid across the back. And that hides the boosters and everything else that might be fucked up. Can't see it now. Alright, so that is the Creeper1, guys, and all we're doing now is just going over some odds and ends stuff on how to trim out the inside. This wall here that we started, this will be the next one. So this will make a solid wall right here. And just like that. And this will be the cockpit area, obviously. And the easiest way to do this is to split this into different levels. So you have, this is the floor, 1, 2, 3, and you're going to come down just like this. And let's see, yeah, make that solid. So if this was horizontal, the other way, you're going to be too high, you could make this a berthing area in here and just fill in the black and the white and put some beds in and shit. But being that this is standing up, it makes it very, very difficult to do. So all we want to do is kind of hide that bullshit and cover it up. And I'm going to show you my other creeper because I asked you guys to stick around towards the end, and you have made it all the way to the end. Hopefully you're still here and you didn't say, fuck you, Jag. You completely screwed me up on this one. We started off so good, too. Alright, so we're going to cover those up. Just like that. Alright, now we need a way to get into your tower. So right here is a good place to put it. So just beneath the windows, you can start putting in some sort of a tower system. So I'm just going to run the pink out. This is your walkway coming in like that. And I made mine 3 wide. So you can come out here like this. And then I put glass on the outside. I believe here. So actually my pathway is 5 wide. And you're going to kind of blend this in to the side of the Creeper1. And I'm going to grab my pink and cover that up under here. So this is going to be whatever your tower is made out of. Whether you're going to be using like a solid red, or if you want to use some different material like I did, just for something nice to look at. I always like to make my walls 3 high, so my glass is going to be 3 high. Just like that. Alright, and we're going to put a top on it here. And cover up the window and start running this back. And again, yours can vary. You can do whatever you want here. It doesn't matter. I'm just giving some really quick ideas. And then running this into your tower, which is going to be way the hell over there. And I'll go over that here in just a minute. Let's go back inside. And to make this look a little bit neater, just go ahead and fill this in just like that. And you're not going to really notice a really big difference from the outside looking at it. So, you know, if you want to, you could actually set these back a little bit and take this, oops, and trim that out on the outside. So like I said, there's several things that you can do to, you know, kind of cover that up and make that connect. So that's how you can do that. Now we're going to figure out where to put the chairs in. Alright, the chairs, I need to pick up some chairs. Seating area. Alright, there's our blocks. And, of course, right here's your windows. And you're going to want one right across from here. So right in here would be a good area to put one. And I put it up on a block just like that. And just behind this window here. So you can put 4 blocks here. 4 blocks there. And put your chair in. Obviously not that direction. We want to go the other way with it. So we need to put some sort of a backing on it. Let's see, was that 3 high? Yeah, so we can go just like that. And fill this in right back here. And again, this is just cosmetic work. Nothing really, really hard to do here. A couple under here. A couple under there. Now we can put our chairs in here and here. And leaving a walkway in the middle, which should be right here. Something is off by 1. Let's see, what did I fuck up? That's the middle, okay? So I'm off by 1. Piss off. There we go. There. Now we're right. Now we're sitting right next to the glass. And then some sort of a control paneling system. You can go across here and just start filling this in. And this looks alright from the outside with the black. And right there. And if you have the levers that you can stick on the PC, you can put one here and one here. And you can put one in the middle and one on the floor, fuck it, whatever, something like that. And then you can put some co-pilot seats back here. You can put one right there and one here. And, oops, we want to stay right there. Grab your white blocks and just kind of put like a little walk around that they got to walk around like that. And if you want to put another one over here, and again, something to put in between them. So you imagine they walking and then sitting over here. So you want to cover that up. And same thing here. And you want to make some way to get into the main cabin area. And a good place is to do it is right here in the middle. And so fill that in and then drop some ladders down through and block this off a little bit. So when you walk in here, it feels like it's actually sitting and facing forward. And you're going to drop some ladders in right here. And the easiest thing to do is just cover this up. If you're horizontal, this is where you'd cut through and go underneath the seats and put your berthing area in a really, really small shitter. So right here is a good place to drop your ladder down in. And I build a secondary section. Let's see, right here. And make another floor. And this is kind of like your spacewalk area where they put on their suits and all that good shit. So you can go ahead and fill that in, and it should fall in right behind where the main doors open up. And then over here in the corner, you want to run a ladder all the way down right there, and that takes you into the main area down here where you can put a satellite or a moon crawler and a crane. And I'll jump over into my Build It Better world real quick. And if you've been following my Build It Better series, I have the Creeper where I have the update on the last world save. You can go inside and get a real good look at my moon crawler and my satellite that I made and a crane. And that's it, guys. That is the Creeper1. The main tower, again, you can watch the Build It Better series. And you can see where I talked about how I put the tower together and get some really nice close-up looks of how it's designed. I talk about how I drop the anvils in, and you should get a really good idea on how to build your tower. And that's it, guys. We are done with the Creeper1, and this one was a awesome, fun tutorial. Hope you guys got through it okay. I know we had a couple little squirrely spots, but if you go back and slow them down and watch them again, I know you guys can get through it because I just did. And we're good to go. So like always, I appreciate you watching. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.